Hi, everybody. I am Chris, and we are on day 10 of your Move to Improve challenge. All right, so this is a 30-day challenge. You are on day 10, a third of the way there. How awesome is that? You're doing great, and thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so today we have a lower body workout. All right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. And you do have the option of using a chair for balance if you need it for some of the things. Remember, don't be shy, modify, do you, and do the best you can, okay? The last move will be on the floor, which will be a glute bridge. So that'll be the last move so we don't have to get up and down off the floor. We're gonna do each move for 45 seconds, 30 seconds of rest, and then repeat it right afterwards so you could get better at the move as you do it each time, okay? Now remember, if you're just starting out, which I know a lot of you are, you do it the best you can. Sometimes you might have to use less range of motion if the move doesn't feel comfortable for you. Sometimes you might have to, again, hold the chair if your balance is off, but we're gonna work on all of that over this next 30 days or the 20 days that are left, and you will get better and better. So with that being said, let's get ourselves warmed up and ready to go. Okay, so we're just gonna start by curling each leg, curling side to side. And again, you don't have to do this at any tempo. Curl, curl. Doesn't have to be with the beat, all right? So just go heel to backside. Now let me show you something here. Do the best you can. Maybe you can't bring your heel to your backside, that's okay. Maybe your heel is only going to here. But if you find yourself going like this, then make the range of motion smaller, okay? Okay, you'll get there. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it, just like anything else, right? Keep going. So that warms up the hamstrings there. Good. Keep it going. Curl, curl, curl. Good. Curl and standing tall. Don't let that posture suffer here, right? We're here to get stronger. Good. Keep going. Curl, curl. Nice. Okay, now march it out. March. March, march, march. Good. Big breath up and in. Exhale it out. Do that again. Take it up. Exhale it out. Now march a little tiny bit wider than your hip width. And what I want you to do is take just a mini squat, okay? Mini. All right, so you're just kind of dropping your backside. You're not doing this. Your knees are bending. You're dropping. Good. And dropping. Now you're not going that low. You're just dropping a little bit, warming up your quadriceps, which are the big muscles in your thighs. Down. Your glutes, which are the muscles in your backside. Good. Keep going. And when we did those curls, we were warming up your hamstrings, which are the big muscles in the back of your thighs. Okay? Good. Now I want you to go down only as far as you can go and then come back up, okay? And your knees are just slightly bent here, so they're not locked out like this, just slightly bent. Good. Up. Good. And maybe you're only going to your knees to here, right? You don't want to feel any uncomfortableness in your lower back. Good. Go one more here. And march again. March. Now listen, you're going to bring your knees up. You're going to go up and down. Up. Now, you might only go to here. That's okay, right? We want to try to avoid, okay? Stand tall. So for some people, it might feel like you're leaning back a little bit, okay? Just to stand tall because we're so used to being rounded forward, right? So stand tall. Up. Good. Up. Now you can stay at this tempo or pick it up a little bit. You would go up, up. And if you can't go faster, that's okay. Up. Good. Remember, again, we all started our journey to being more healthy and more fit somewhere, right? Keep going. Stay with it. And the consistency, as you know, is the key, right? In 4, in 3, in 2, big breath up and in. Up, exhale. Now take your legs out wider and you're gonna just kind of release through your back here. Release through your back, just a little turn. Now noticing that I'm pivoting my foot and I'm not, okay? So you have to turn your body, Good, good. 8 more, 7, 6, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Big breath in. Now exhale, and you're gonna bend your knees, put your hands on your knees, round your back, and then back down. Good. So round your back, bring your chin to your chest, and bring your belly button up towards your spine. So think of how your cat or your dog stretches, right? They take that big round. Good. So you're warming up your back here, and up, up. Now all the way up real slow. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna do your first move, and I want you to do this today without any weight. For this move, it's called a good morning. We bring your hands behind your head. Soften your knees just a little. And you're gonna think of bending from your hip crease. Okay, so we're gonna go hands behind the head, and you're gonna tip over and come back up. Ready? Here we go. Good. Okay, so let's talk about this. All right. You're bending from the hip crease. You're not rounding from here. Okay, because right there, you're just doing the upper back. From here, you're stretching out and strengthening your hamstrings. Down and back up. Good. Keep it going. Down and up. So you should feel, when you come forward, you should feel that stretch in your hamstrings, and then push your feet into the floor and press your hips forward. Good, good, and up. Nice. Down. Now maybe you only go halfway. Wherever you go, you want to be able to keep a straight back, okay? This is the foundation move. Stop. This is the foundation move. Shake those legs out for a deadlift, right? A Romanian deadlift, which would be with weight going lower and a little heavier, lifting and strengthening the back of the thighs. So this is how we start with it, right? Hands behind the head, okay? And again, not rounded. You're up tall. Feet are a little tiny bit wider than hip width apart. You're not bending as you go down. You're tipping over from your hips. You ready? Round 2. Here it goes. Down, 2, up. And I want you to imagine your hips actually going back and then coming forward again. Okay, so think about that. Your hips coming back and forward, right? Not rounding here. And not squatting. We're bending in half. And we're coming back up. Bend in half. Do the best you can. Now you do need to be working that core a little bit here too, which means hold those abs in tight. And up. Good. Keep it going. Down. Now I feel this on this second round. Keep going. Down. Up. Almost there. So we got one more. And back. Very nice. Okay. So your next move, that wasn't that bad, right? Option 1, okay, is to go without the chair for good balance. Option 2 is to hold the chair. And we're going to do a reverse lunge. You're going to step back, bend both knees, come up, step back, bend the other knee, and come up. What you don't want to do if you're holding onto the chair is this, okay? So let's try it. You're going to go slowly back and up. All right, so now, when you lunge, you're stepping back, your back heel is off the floor, so you're not doing this, okay, because then that's gonna feel a little funky in that back ankle. Bend the knee, so it does require some balance. You can use the weights, you could use the chair or not, all right? Bending both knees. Now, if you're holding onto the chair, can you just have 2 fingers on the chair and see how that feels? All right? Good, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Now, what you also want to make sure you're not doing is stepping straight behind the other leg, because then that's like walking on a balance beam. You want to step the leg straight back and come up. Perfect, good. So again, take a look at that. You're holding the chair, bring it to the other side, so you're kind of evening it out. When you step back legs straight. You don't want to hide this foot behind the other one, or you will be off balance. Okay, so we're gonna do that again for round 2. All right, you got 10 seconds left of your rest. And when you do this workout again, maybe you wanna add weight to it or not. You ready? And here we go. So we step back and bend and up, good. Now again, talking about the form, that front heel, you wanna keep the front heel on the floor. Okay, so maybe you don't go so low. Maybe you just work on it. You also don't want that front knee doing this. pushing past the toes. So go back. Maybe it's little, right? Maybe you have good flexibility and you can do it a little deeper if you want, but you got to go where it feels right for you. Good. You're almost done with round 2 here. Keep going. Yes. Last one. And stop. Move 2 is done. Okay, so the next move, if you want to use a weight, you can. And if you do, you're going to hold that weight at your chest. All right? For this one, your legs are going to be out wide. Okay? This one does require a little balance. If you want to put a chair in front of you, you can. You're going to go down, lift your right heel, down and up, and then the other side. So chest is up. We're going to go down, lift your right heel, down, and up. Now your legs need to be out wide enough that when you come down, your heels aren't already lifted. And what I mean is this, sometimes the legs are wide and then aren't wide enough, and that happens, okay? So it's down, lift. So what are we working here? When you go down, right, holding that, you feel your quadriceps. When you lift your heel, you're working your calves. And you take this at whatever tempo feels good for you. Right, good. Good. Again, if you need to hold on to the chair for balance, do so. But do your best not to lean on the chair. Good. Keep going. Last one. And stop. Excellent. Shake it out because you're going to do it again. All right? Yes. All right. So we're getting stronger, right? Maybe that was easy for you. Maybe you want to add weight to it, okay? Maybe if you have pretty good balance, you might want to try going down, lifting both heels, down and up. There's lots of ways you can make this easier or harder, all right? And here we go. So here we go, down, lift, and up. Good. So your knees and your toes point kind of 45-degree angles. So let's say it's at like 2 and 10 o'clock. Okay? You're also not doing this. All right? Imagine your back is up against the wall behind you and you're up nice and tall. Nice. Good. Again. If it bothers your knees, don't go as deep. And always check that alignment. Make sure those legs, notice that my knees are above my ankles, right? And not in front of my toes. All right, keep going. Down. Can you go one more on the other side? Just finish it up. Last one. And stop. Perfect. All right. Now, let's go to a regular squat, which we've done before. If you need help with balance, you can hold one hand on the chair. Or let's see if we can add a little weight to this. So I'm gonna add an 8-pound dumbbell and I'm gonna hold it at my chest. Hip width apart. And right there, we're gonna go slowly down and slowly up. Are you ready? Here we go. And down, 2, press the floor away with your feet, okay? So people say, what's the difference between this and this? Okay, if you notice, I'm bending my knees and dropping my backside. Okay, almost like I'm gonna sit. Now, if you can't do it without doing this, okay, don't go as low. That's okay. Work on getting stronger, work on the movement, and little by little. And the more you do it, the lower you'll get, the better you'll get with the mobility and the flexibility that happens within the movement. Down. Can we do one more? I think you can. And stop. So if you're using a dumbbell, go ahead and put it down. Shake out the legs. Now if you're like, I could do that all day, Chris. Maybe go a little heavier. Okay? So if you're feeling your knees, make the range of motion smaller. Okay? And just don't use any weight. Really make sure that when you come back up that you're pushing the floor away with your heels, okay? So go ahead and grab that dumbbell. You ready? Getting in position for round 2. Here we go. Down nice and slow and up. Good. Good. We want to use those muscles, right? Muscles. I know people are like, but I don't want to be all muscly, okay? Okay. This is not gonna make you all muscly to start with, okay? This is gonna help to build your muscle that helps protect your bones and your joints. So it's not always about, oh, right now I need to burn 800 calories, right? It's about the long run, being able to get up and down off the floor with your kids and your grandkids, right? Having the strength to lift up a package of water bottles out of your grocery cart, okay? And stop. Perfect. All right, guys, you have one more move left. This is it. Now, you can do a dumbbell or not. So go ahead and take your time getting down to the floor. And I'm just gonna show you while we're down here, close up. What you're gonna do is lay on down and put your feet flat on the floor. If you are holding a dumbbell, you're gonna put it on your hips, but you don't have to. Okay, hands on the floor. You're gonna lift your butt up and bring it back down. Okay, so that's all it is. You ready? Here we go. So you're gonna go up and down. Now lift it and down. Good. So we bring it up, but you're not lifting so high that you're putting pressure on your head and your neck. You're just lifting. Imagine you're lifting something up with your backside. Up, up, and down. Press down into the floor with your feet to lift your backside up. Take it up, and down. Excellent. Come on. We're almost there. Down. Good. Up and down. Working through it. You can do this. Good. Up and down. Fantastic. If you want to, you can pull those knees into your chest. Give a little love rock side to side. All right. If you were like, what? That was easy. Maybe add weight to it. But you don't have to. Okay. But you do eventually want to start adding weight as you feel the moves are getting easier. Okay. That is how you get stronger. Good. Put your feet on the floor. Okay. Hands down. Ready? Last round. Here we go. Take it up, and down. Good. Good. Now remember, guys, right? I'm giving you lots of form cues here, lots of tips for what to do and not to do. All right. Keep going. Good. Up, down. Keep it coming, everybody. Lift it. You're almost through this, and this is your last move, and then we'll stretch it out. Up. Good. And down. Keep coming. Up. And down. Excellent. Up. And down. Good. So you should feel the backs of your thighs, aka the hamstrings. Up. Last one. And down. Now what I want you to do is extend your right leg and bring your left knee into your chest and hold that right there. Now if you're here, that's fine. What I don't want is for you to be up here, okay? So maybe you hold onto the back of your knee, maybe you pull on your pant leg, okay, and just hold wherever you can. This is a great stretch for that lower back. Hold it. That wasn't terrible, was it? No. All right, good. Now put that foot down. Bring the other knee in. And go ahead and extend your left leg. Okay, hold right there. Excellent. Just hold and take a deep breath in. And if you find yourself clenching your jaw and being like, oh, relax your face. Because if your face is, then the rest of your body is not relaxed, right? Stay there. Good. Now bring your knees into your chest as best you can. And what you're going to do is rock to one side, put your hands on the floor, and then come up in a seated position. All right? Bringing your legs in front of you. Knees are soft, so they're not locked out like this. Knees are just soft a little bit. And with a straight back, come forward. Now, some of you might just be here. What we want to avoid? Okay? So everybody, if you want to test that out, try this. And then straighten your back and go forward a little bit more by thinking about pushing your backside out from behind you. And what that does is it's going to give you a bigger stretch in those hamstrings. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Nice. Now come up, and as best you can here, you're going to cross your left leg over your right, and then bring your right arm around and hug with a nice tall back. And you're going to get a stretch through that side of your glutes. Now, if you're like, I can't, then just hug your knee in. You'll still get it. Okay, hold. Good, holding it. Perfect. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Extend it out. Switch legs. Cross your right over and hug it with your left. And then a little twist. And again, unless that's not good, maybe you're right here. That's totally good. Hold it there. Hold it there. Nice. Hold. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So let's come over to your hands and your knees. If you need help with a chair for this, use the chair. Otherwise, put your left foot on the floor. Now, does this position look familiar? It looks like a lunge, right? So lunges are functional because when you get down to tie your shoe, right, this is helpful. So as you get stronger, these moves are going to get easier. So right here, stand yourself up. Listen, in the comments today, I want you to let me know how you did with getting up. You got up from that lunge position? Say, I did it, I got up from the lunge position, or I needed help with the chair. But that's fine if you needed help with the chair. So I got up, or I'm working on getting up, right? So that is your comment to leave today. How did you do? And also say how you felt. Make sure you fill out that PDF form that's from my website, cdornerfitness.com. And you are done. Day 10, everybody. Great job. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.